Nearly a decade after it first came to a close, Charlie Hunnam teases his idea for a potential Sons of Anarchy Jax return. Created by Kurt Sutter, the FX series revolved around Hunnam's Jax Teller and the members of the titular biker club as they deal with power struggles from within, rivalries with other gangs, and attempting to avoid the law as they operate in a gun-running business. Having premiered in 2008, Sons of Anarchy scored generally favourable reviews throughout its run, with star Katie Seagal winning a Golden Globe for her performance in the show. But before we head back to Charming, I'd like to say hello guys and gals, I'm Nick, and welcome to Firthy's Feedback. So, thanks to its critical and rating success, Sons of Anarchy would eventually launch a franchise that includes Mayans MC, a spin-off sequel series centering on the eponymous Latino biker club, and a proposed prequel exploring the origins of the main club. Though Kurt Sutter was fired from Mayans MC after a variety of complaints from cast and crew about his behaviour, the spin-off show continues to thrive, having earned a Season 5 renewal this past July, but leaving any other expansion on the franchise largely unknown. However, one star who broke out for their work in the Sons of Anarchy universe is now ready to make his way back. In a recent interview with Access Hollywood, Charlie Hunnam shared his thoughts on a potential return to the Sons of Anarchy franchise. The Jax actor expressed his interest in returning to the fold, even teasing something being in the early stages of development. Here's what Hunnam said. I have an idea that I'm exploring in its infancy where that could be a possibility. It would be something that I would be incredibly excited about. So we're sort of, like I said, in the infancy of exploring the viability of the idea. While Hunnam may be interested in making a Sons of Anarchy Jax return, there is one major hurdle facing such an idea in the fate of his character. Much like The Sopranos before it, the FX crime series saw some division with its series finale, as it saw Hunnam's beloved protagonist sacrifice himself to put the Sons of Anarchy back on track, riding his motorcycle head-on into an oncoming truck while being pursued by police. Given some felt this to be an emotionally satisfying and pretty definitive ending, it may come as a surprise to hear Hunnam confirm an idea for a potential Sons of Anarchy Jax return in the future. Though it may seem unlikely, it wouldn't be the first time a show found a way to bring back one of its more iconic characters for a subsequent season. The original Dallas infamously brought back Patrick Duffy's Bobby Ewing with the "it was all a dream" explanation, a move replicated by the Roseanne revival to revive John Goodman's Dan Connor, who continues to lead the spin-off show The Connors, and with the original Sons of Anarchy series finale cut into black just before Jax got hit by the truck, it could ultimately be explained he survived the crash. But can it? I'm still not entirely sure how they pull this off. I've already ran through a theory that Jax could still be alive, as you can see above, but I have no idea how they would pull this off in a way that would be believable. But what do you guys think? Will Jax return in some form? And more importantly, should Jax return? Let me know below.